Man in the van here, coming at you live from the van. Just look at that. Look at this beauty. You know, the other day I was talking to someone about how I got blisters on my feet from all the walking I do. The very same day, I start getting ads for these insoles, homeopathic remedies for my blisters. Does that sound familiar to you? Did it ever happen to you? Listen, folks. Hi, you like the changes? Listen, what we buy, what we do, when we do it, who we do it with, why we do what we do, all of that information is being saved and stored in a building like that, huh? But if you think for 1 minute that the technology that they're using is being used to sell us bicycle tires and funky hats, basketball, bike helmets because of the jackets we wear, listen, you're wrong. The marketing algorithms are just the beginning, the tip of the iceberg of what the bigger plan is. You have any idea what it is? I do. Brace yourself, because what we're headed for...
Coming in on the hour. The polls are about to close in a number of key states, and we'll be able to make some early projections here in just a bit. Now, in the last two presidential elections, news outlets were able to call the election as early as 11 p.m. But it's not shaping up in such an early.
Today is November 8th, 2016. My name is Paul Hunter. I'm not quite sure what's happening or why. But I do know one thing, and I'll share that with you. And that's the truth. My truth. You do with that what you see fit.
This is war. We rather know. This make you so shoot that you saw your jaw. You won't have to run. We're taking it all. I'll break on your couch. Got nothing to say, shut your mouth. We're fucking up furniture from in this country. That's one to Hawaii. Let's make this shit out. And this is our house. Ain't nobody pushing us out. Now my brothers, let them come. They staying quiet, so fuck you. Middle fingers everywhere. Anyone can get it, ready to share. Let's go on those birds. Let's go on those boats. You shooting us down. Don't want us to float. Let's go on those boards. Let's go washed up on the shore. Let's go washed up on the shore. Go washed up on the shore. The cameras don't capture it though. 40 characters ain't doing it no. So fuck what what you heard. Bringing the doors to the judge. You see us enhancing your buzz. We squeezing that teeth till it ruptures and buzz. I'll guzzle that shit while I grab on my nose. I'm from a country called
That's why I'm running for President of the United States.
We begin a political revolution to transform our country economically, politically, socially, and environmentally.
I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
Almost there. Almost there.
Bro, you're never gonna get it.
Check this out. Dude, you're fucking raping.
Oh, man.
That was sick.
You a crazy motherfucker, Tom.
I wouldn't bet. Give me the logins.
Sending to your phone.
Only for you, though. Don't share.
Come on, Meeks.
Peace.
What do you need the codes for anyway?
Don't worry about it. I gotta go.
Wait,
See you
wait,
later.
come on.
I'm scared because there are a lot of very time-sensitive issues, globally speaking, and I just think, like, sometimes, you know, you can take one step forward and two steps back, and that happens, but, like, not when you're near cliffs. We've seen riots and we've seen violence continuously following this campaign, and really, I mean, if there's enough of that, then, I mean, you don't need that much more to be able to declare martial law, and it's really scary to think that something like that could happen.
What are we gonna do about it?
I mean, no one really cares. No one really listens. That's the problem.
That is the problem.
And it's like figuring out how to get them to listen.
We gotta shock them. We have to, like, wake people up. Like, what's
How the fuck do you do that?
What's something provocative, radical, like crazy?
The things that they've done, like looked up and like they've done.
Oh man, that's the worst. I know the first time I hacked into somebody's phone was actually my boss's phone. Now he was my manager actually, and I saw his dick pic. Oh my God, it was the first dick pic I've seen of someone else's dick besides my dick. It was crazy. It was crazy. I wasn't ready. What's the craziest part is the fact that the government has all these pictures.
Yeah.
That's what blows my mind, and people don't even know.
Like they act like they don't care, but like once we bring up like certain points about it.
Right. Like we could tell them, the government looks into all your messages, and they're like, so? We can tell them they have your dick pic. They're like, oh, not my dick.
Right? Oh.
I think that could be it.
You think that would work?
I think so. I think
people would definitely listen.
Yeah. If we show imagine, like we stop and we send everybody's dick pics back to their phone.
Bro, they would go fucking wild.
Yo, right? I mean, the government has already tapped into all of our information anyway. We just gotta hack into their servers, and then imagine your coworker comes up to you and shows you a picture of your dick.
Bro, I'm telling you, that's exactly how we have to do it. That's exactly what we
I
need
think
to
so,
do.
bro. I think so.
Bro, people would listen.
You win?
Almost. I'm gonna crack it right before your eyes. Watch this. Everything sent off their phones can come right back. Same principle, same shit.
Don't move. Put your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air. With my son. Don't move. Put your hands in the air.
Hands in the air. Don't move until I tell you.
Hands up in the air.
Don't move.
Shoot, Pig said, he's good and dead now. The pigs running around laughing, they were really happy, you know, talking about Chairman Fred is dead. I never saw Chairman Fred again.
Like we always did, if you actually make a commitment at the age of 20, and you say, I don't want to make that commitment, because of the simple reason that I'm too young to die, I want to live a little bit longer. What you did, you did already. You have to understand, the people have to pay the price for peace.
They are not just gangs of kids anymore. They are often the kinds of kids that are called super predators. No conscience, no empathy. We can talk about why they ended up that way, but first we have to bring them to heel. And the president has asked the FBI to launch a very concerted effort against gangs everywhere.
These days, the hackers are the only ones equipped to tell the truth. They're the only ones equipped to bring about justice. If the average person knew how much we were being spied on, we'd have a revolution on our hands.
The problem is they're using sophisticated phishing techniques to recruit and target young cyber activists without their knowledge into joining fake causes, into committing crimes. And the real consequences of this is that young cyber activists are actually put in real danger. They are being arrested for crimes they didn't even know they were committing. This is how they flipped the script on us. And we have to be extremely vigilant. We have to be aware. We cannot let this be the legacy of our movement.
Yeah.
Yes, Grandma.
What you doing back there?
Working, Grandma.
You're working on what?
Talking to some friends, reading some articles.
Again, on the idiot box
Grandma,
back there?
It's not an idiot box.
Oh, it is absolutely, unequivocally, irrevocably an idiot box. I want to see you dig inside yourself and use your genius to make a difference. You have to build a legacy, son.
Stuxnet 上，种类，现在的病毒种类变化太快，我都没有办法，而且你100%的防止你是不可能的。所以你现在唯一的希望就是这些人的恶意，没有恶意。如果这些病毒落在一些某人的手上的话，还是个挺危险的武器。所以这些东西你看不到，你是没办法防止，对吧？它是个传染病，这个传染病你唯一的方式就是限制和减速它的传染范围。
A government that is entirely well-meaning without its knowledge
could just be ushering in a virus like this to all of its citizens, and it could just destroy the lives of every individual
in an entire country. If someone has access to a virus like this, they have control of
launching nuclear weapons. Nation states aren't going to be afraid of
who has nuclear weapons anymore. They're going to be afraid of who has a virus like this. The U.S. and Israel developed Stuxnet, and they used it against Iran, causing substantial damage to their nuclear facilities. A lot of people think that this is a sophisticated process like a Hollywood spy film. In reality, all it takes for the Stuxnet virus to attack is one person to plug in an infected drive in a computer. You can influence a major country's election. This technology is incredibly insidious and incredibly dangerous if it's in the wrong hands.
Sure you're not being tracked already? I wouldn't be surprised. You tapped into some pretty deep shit.
Nah, man. I don't think so. I say we start tapping people one by one.
What good would that do? We have to focus on the big picture and tap everyone. What do you have in mind, huh? Look, if the average person understood that they were being spied on, then maybe we have a shot at this for real. Protests, demonstrations like these, it's all accounted for. This is us just playing into the system's game.
No justice! No justice! No racist! No racist! No justice! What does it take to get the system to understand we're tired and we won't take it no more?
I got something to say, but actually I would like to give my time to the families that want to talk. I want to give my time to the families. However, I just do also want to say, what am I doing here? I'm doing here because I am a human being with a conscience. And when I see murder, I cannot stand by. And I have to call the murdered, and I have to call the murderers, the murderers. Now I'm going to give my time to the family. Thank you very much.
And this is who I am. This is me. And I've just been fighting. I'm going to continue to fight. Power to the people! Power to the people! What do we want? Justice! What do we want now?
Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Don't stand on the sidelines, join us.
To maim the lives of children is to deny God. To let militarized police murder with impunity unarmed people, our modern form of crucifixion, is to deny God.
The weapons of the past were the Constitution and the rifle. Today, it's our cell phone and the internet. But it can't be about revenge. It has to be about justice.
Don't you think those people that we saw today deserve their revenge?
They deserve their justice, man, not revenge.
We live in a society where anybody can be a terrorist except white people. Yeah, I said it because it needs to be said. The reason why it can't get better, because they'll never admit that the country was formed on genocide, murder, thievery. When you start off wearing 2 left shoes, sooner or later your feet got to hurt. When you build the house on quicksand, sooner or later it's got to sink. The foundation was wrong. I had a white friend named Jim. I said, Jim, you white, you a Republican. Why would you vote for the Republicans? They not gonna give you shit. He said, I don't care if they don't give me shit, as long as they don't give you nothing. That's the mentality of this country.
I'm trying to figure out why I should care what any of y'all in this room think about me. None of y'all were there when my father used to pounce on my mother, when he used to beat up on me, when I used to have to lock the doors and lock my mother out of the room while she get pounced on the other side of the room. When the first time he showed me a gun, when the first time I seen him shoot up, when my homeboy got killed at 12 years old that I played baseball with. When my homeboy got chopped up in D.C. after I told him not to sell in D.C. I done shot many people. I done hurt many people. See, that's the problem. Nobody's been through what I've been through. Why are you trying to save me? Do y'all even realize who y'all trying to save? Like, not just talking about me, like, do y'all realize that some of these lives that y'all attempting to save should not be saved? Y'all understand that, right?
I think it's only really gonna stop once we realize that all of our backs are against the same wall. It's me saving, it's not about saving you, it's saving us. It's what we've been doing. I know I might be young and naive or whatever, and there's things I don't understand because I've never lived that life, but you are my brother. And that's something that is fact. You and I, we walking down the street, we're looked at exactly the same, no matter what we've been through in life.
That's right. That was the intent, to make you believe that you are a monster. For that matter, to make the rest of us believe that you're a monster. And some of us bought into that, but all of us did not buy into it. I'm not one, she's not one, she's not one. I didn't raise him to be that one, and I refuse to believe that this young man is that, and this young man is going to accept that. They're not going to say, oh, he's not in a gang. No, you look alike. You got a common uniform on. So I can't afford to let you fail. We can't afford to let you fail, and we save who we can save, and who we can't, we say a prayer. The dead is the dead. Life is for the living. And as long as we breathe, we have an opportunity. We have a chance. We can do something. We can change this world. And ain't nothing you can say, that will make me believe otherwise, because what that means is that there is no hope. There is no hope. And maybe you want to throw up your hands and you want to say, hey, there is never going to be any difference. There is never going to be any hope. But you can't make me believe that. That's not who I am. I don't believe that she is. That's the way. No, we're not buying it. She's not buying it. We're not buying it. And sooner or later, just like we have to chip away at the people who take your lives, who take all of the lives that matter to us, we have to stay on your case. You let us in. You came here. That tells me something.
We thank you.
That's right. We thank you. We thank you for being here. Because what you're doing right now, you're showing my baby. You're showing my baby a whole nother side of what's out there. Man, this world, it ain't carved no easy road. Especially for black men and black women. Never has.
And we ain't playing. Yeah, we got the match like Halloween. What you doing, niggas? Niggas want front 38 to leave them special when this nigga getting touched. And I'm wavy over here and we ain't looking at a brush, but you could catch shots, nigga. We ain't looking at a cup. Huh? What you doing, nigga? I'm hot. And like a story when you getting money, you know niggas a plot. I gotta be seen, nigga, when I sit in the drop. I put the rollie on fire, just look at the watch. And your girl, like a bus, just look at her stop. And when the raw outside, you gotta look at them cop. How you doing what I'm doing when I'm moving with the bricks? Now niggas is talking money, I ain't looking like a lick. Instagram got the money, got them looking at the pic. And the bin 500 got them looking at the whip. I got the raw right now, I got them looking at the sniff. And my connect just hit me with a whole new brick.
Huh?
Yo.
Diop, it's me. Get all your shit and leave.
Wait, slow down,
Now.
What do you mean? It's a mess out there. It's gonna take forever.
Just get there and I'll tell you.
What do you do?
Just do it.
There's something wrong? Ton Cruise? What kind of name is that? Do you have any drugs?
Can I go now?
Mr. Kronstadt. I think the world's going to improve. I think that the people came together to vote for those that are righteous and that came together tonight. I'd like to thank everybody who supported the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. I think basically that Donald Trump is going to win this election. And I think that the world's going to come together more. I think the resources will be right along with everyone who needs them. I think that everything's going to go perfect. And for the next 4 years, everything's going to be up and up on the economy. The economy's in the best situation it's ever been. And I think that the people came together, and I think the election's fair. I think that Russia, Germany, the whole world is together with this now.
I've been priced out and pushed out of every decent place I've lived in this city, but I love it. I was born here. I'll be damned if I don't die here, too. I love this piece of shit. My work's here, my mission's here. But fuck paying rent. If you pay rent these days, well, you're a fool to give them money. People are all confused, asking themselves the great question of our time. What is going on? What the fuck is going on? I had a few ideas about that. They're destroying the Earth faster than they developed a way to escape it, and they're trying. You better fucking believe they're trying. Space colonies on the moon, Mars, and fucking Pluto. I don't care about none of that shit. It's all connected, folks. All of it. We're at war. It's just a different kind of war being fought. Every single day they're out there re-rigging our fucking brains, but we can't even notice it because we're too busy taking selfies. People don't give a shit about the World Cup in this country. I don't give a shit about the World Cup either, but check this out. World Cup 2010, South Africa. 2014, Brazil. 2018, Russia. 2022, Qatar. Look at this and tell me there hasn't been a shift in power structures of the world. What do you think the man, Uncle Sam's gonna do? He's gonna make it all go back to normal, sugar baby. How it was before. Baby girl, Gaddafi was the first one to go.
Who's protecting them, huh? Who's protecting this lovely little couple walking down the street? Who's protecting me? It's man in the van saying hello to you, trying to wake you up. Hello! When we're already in the state of martial law, whether or not you want to admit it, the police here, they're in place. They're the ringleaders keeping us all in place. I'm not talking about the police individuals. I'm talking about the system. You want to know what I believe? I believe that the only people that are going to really bring justice to us are the hackers.
So you got nothing to say to me? I'm thinking you do.
Peace is not the absence of conflict, Pops. Times have changed. There is no peace without justice, and justice can't be had when 1 million innocent people are going away and the crooks are getting away with it. It just doesn't work that way. Look me in the eye, tell me I'm wrong. You tell me I'm wrong. What's this? Dad, where'd you get this?
Don't ask, man.
Who gave this to you?
Don't worry about it.
it's absolutely worth taking the risk. Most hackers know that, or they wouldn't involve themselves. It's a different kind of war being fought. And hackers are on the front lines of a battle most ordinary citizens aren't even aware of, even though everyone is affected by it. So, being arrested is one of the lesser worries for these hackers, especially when so many are disappearing.
I need you to decode this.
I don't think I can open this, man. I don't even know what this is. There you go. There you go. Man, where do you fucking get this? I don't think you have any fucking idea what you're messing with.
You gotta start studying the greats. The ones who've done it before us, if you look at them, and then you can just learn from them. You feel me? Like, I'm talking the Fred Hamptons, the Hueys, the Bobbies. We gotta lay down the blueprint so the ones after us can pick up where we leave off, because it's gonna take more than just us, you feel me?
America, built on man-made laws, whose soldiers fight for the interests of corrupt legislators, liars, fornicators, corporations, and you claim to have the greatest army history has known. You may have the numbers and weapons, but your soldiers lack the will and resolve. Still scarred from their defeats in Afghanistan and Iraq, they return dead or suicidal, with over 6,500 of them killing themselves each year. Then there's your new coalition of devils, with Iran, Turkey, and Russia joining the fray. And no difference between an Arab and a non-Arab, or a black man and a white man, except through piety.
I wouldn't bet. Give me the logins.
Videos like the one you just saw are part of a recruitment tactic. So far this year, officials estimate roughly 300 Americans have tried to join ISIS. At least 15 Americans have physically left to join ISIS overseas, and these recruits fit no particular pattern. Some are poor, some privileged, from small towns or large cities. They can infiltrate any home. All you need is a kid with a computer.
Come. Are you hungry? I have something for you. At the bottom of everything lies the biggest evil of all. And I guarantee you it isn't us. We are just a reaction to what was given to us.
Where are they?
There's a lot you don't know. So take a rest. We'll talk later.
Meet me at the southwest corner.
It's like they say, if the mountain will not come to Muhammad, then Muhammad better start trekking. So I'm not gonna wait around another second. I have intel and I have to give this information to someone who can actually do something about it, and not the police or the feds. I don't trust the feds. They play the same game too. And the game will get tricky, folks, so get ready. Everyone will be played against each other. We already are. We're stepping into a quagmire of clusterfucks. It's gonna take a lot to get us out of this shit. From this point on, things won't make much sense. You think you understand, but you won't.
What happened to your father?
It all happened so quick. I looked over and he was lying on the floor. And I yelled to him. I yelled for him. He didn't answer. He didn't respond. And it was all my fault. Because he jumped in front of me to save me. But I found the guy who did it.
You have to cross paths with the man who killed your father.
تعامل شو كدن الشاب قتل الأخوة ذبحوا بالذات الوقلة لا هذا اللي وغد الملفت أوالم we've been ordered to proceed as planned.
All right, well, let's get the ball rolling.
for the presidents. The race to the White House. It all boils down to four votes. Election 2016. Stay tuned for the most up-to-date results. News sources.
Hi, Paul Hunter. Josephine is in your area. She is at Hotel de la Gloria, room 602. She will be at Democracy Plaza at 11 p.m. You want to know how it all connects. I work for you. You entered the code that granted you access to the interface. I am an advanced intelligence program designed to anticipate, manipulate, and facilitate as needed. I'm not sure that matters.
I want you to think about the man who killed your father.
Done.
What now?
Now we go our separate ways.
Well, it was great working with you.
Good night.
Goodbye.
most important thing for me is when Director of FBI, Director Comey, addressed Congress after his long investigation and told us that the intelligence community contacted them. For American citizens to hear that the intelligence community contacted the FBI concerning Hillary Clinton is enough to make an American shut up. I was with Bernie Sanders before I was with Trump. I actually saw some things in Nevada. I actually saw some things in Montana. And yes, the elections can be rigged very easily.
Building code is 48104. You have enough time to walk in, mirror the computer, and kill him.
Get in.
Are you unidentified?
Unidentified is not a person. It's a program.
What is this?
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot?
Artificial intelligence. It learns everything about us from our collective online activities. It was designed as a weapon. Now it runs on its own. It's like a marketing algorithm.
How do you know all this?
I was one of the programmers.
Did you kill Rick Bauer?
We have word that Hillary Clinton has telephoned Donald Trump to concede the race. It is official. Donald Trump will be the 45th president of the United States. We will be live with President-elect Trump as he makes his acceptance speech from his campaign's party headquarters.
We can disengage. We can absolutely do that. We can be demoralized. We can think that change is never possible. And even if that's true, I think we have to love the issues that we've fought for in the past enough to be able to fight for them, even if we never win. And we have to try. We absolutely have to try. And so people just need to, first, I think, like, love people who don't agree with what they believe, and understand that there are a lot of pure intentions that are being manipulated by people who are very well trained in manipulation. And then I think we need to get out there. I think we need to not just fill in little bubbles and think that that's all it means to be political. We need to realize that we're being political and we're voting in a small way every time we buy something, every time we hear things on the news and only complain. I think we need to grab signs, we need to make signs, we need to get out there and protest, we need to write to our senators, we need to call the White House until they leave the phone off the hook, and then we need to call tomorrow. We need to try, and I think if we don't try, then we have no right to be upset.
I'm not quite sure what's happening or why. But I do know one thing, and I'll share that with you. And that's the truth. My truth. You do with that what you see fit. Truth is, I always thought that I knew what was going on. I thought I had the answers. And now, I have no idea what's going to happen.
Enough. This make you so shoot that you saw your jaw. You won't hide or run. We're taking it all. I'm Rick on your couch. Got nothing to say, shut your mouth. We're fucking up furniture from in this country. That's one to Hawaii. Let's make this shit out. And this is our house. Ain't nobody pushing us out. Now my brothers, let them come. They staying quiet, so fuck you. Middle fingers everywhere. Anyone can get it, ready to share. Let's go on those birds. Let's go on those boats. You shooting us down. Don't want us to float. Let's go on those boards. Let's go washed up on the shore. Let's go washed up on the shore. Go washed up on the shore. Oh. The cameras don't capture it though. 40 characters ain't doing it no. So fuck what you heard. Bringing the doors to the tub. You see us enhancing your buzz. We squeezing that teeth till it ruptures and bursts. I'll guzzle that shit while I grab on my nose. I'm from a country called washed up on the shore. Go 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 washed up on the shore. Oh. squeezing that teeth till it ruptures and busts. I'll guzzle that shit while I grab on my nuts. I'm from a country called Earth.